This is the Philosominute, where I spill out everything that matters in about 5 minutes. Spotify just changed their logo, specifically the app icon. Their marketing department took a few $1,000,000 and spent a lot of money to change one picture. Now, Spotify isn't the only one, really. Large organizations seem to do this about once every decade or so. So the question is, here, why all the trouble? Why did someone think it'd be a good idea to spend the economy of a small town on changing a picture out? Now, this goes specifically into image and reputation, but most importantly into how we process symbols. Now, we get a lot of information from the world around us, and most of it is useless. That is, most of the things that your eyes and your ears are interpreting are really just not worth observing. Now, your subconscious is going to filter out most of that. And then whatever's left over, your conscious mind, you'll make decisions that will filter out even more of it. Now, what's left is a simple model that doesn't have all those complicated details. Now, this isn't entirely true. Experts in any domain will tell you about many details that can make a thing happen. This is because they learn to pay attention to those things and they understand what's necessary to make those things work. The term for this concept is Apollonian versus Dionysian, or classical versus romantic, but either way, by and large, we lean toward the simple models. It is easier to encode, it is easier to recall, and if we miss details, it's just not the end of the world. Now, people say and do things because they're trying to get your attention, but so is everyone else. For that reason, everyone is trying to do something different. And specifically, it's the sweet spot of making you actually notice that logo while also making you feel a good feeling about that group. Usually. All of this means everyone is competing with everybody to try to get attention from everyone. And this makes it a lot harder than if it was just you trying to say something to everybody by yourself. And this also means that the ideal is a constantly moving target based on what everyone already saw. For that reason, fashions move around and things change as far as what everybody is trying to do. Now, while we can see how big names like Ford, Microsoft, and Pepsi have morphed into big generic corporate faces that we see today, this also applies to other things as well. Every movie maker wants to make new movies that nobody's ever seen before. Every radio station wants people to tune into their radio station over that other guy. Every social media influencer wants to cover what nobody else has covered or thought of before ever in the history of all human thought. And the internet in some ways makes this entire thing impossible. If you're competing against billions of others across the world, how could you actually stand out? And that reason is why the internet is filled with content from people who are utterly delusional about how special they really are. And in light of this, the symbol serves its purpose, but it points to something much, much deeper than just a symbol. Seeing the comforting and heartwarming logo of your favorite drug or political party is also a call to action. It's a deep habitual trigger that makes you crave candy or cigarettes, or to click here for more. Once we're aware of these triggers, they lose their influence over our lives, which can help us to live much better lives in general. And it also makes the logo designers have to find a new way to subconsciously tell us things that we weren't paying attention to. Anyway, thank you for listening or watching. Please only respond to this if it added any meaning to your life, and I hope you have a philosophically improved week.